Howdy, this is Eddie with another episode of Corn-Fed Bushcraft. Today I want to take a brief minute, if you will, and talk to you about the pros and cons of the homemade MRE. Alright, here we have one of my homemade MREs. This is just a simple vacuum saver, food saver bag. Purchase these anywhere. Walmart, 16-foot rolls, $10. You seal the bottom of them and vacuum seal the top. One thing I've noticed about most of the MRE videos that I've seen on YouTube and on several bushcraft forums is they put things in them such as ramen noodles and other items of that nature that require a heat source to cook. This got me thinking, what if I was in a situation where I was unable to have a heat source to cook? Maybe I didn't want a fire, I didn't want to send up any kind of smoke, I didn't want to, alert people to my location, or maybe I just didn't have the means of building a fire. Maybe it's wet out, bow drill doesn't work, as well. Maybe for some reason I lost my only means of building a fire. Highly unlikely, but if there was some situation where I could not build a fire, I would have to be eating those ramen noodles dry, uncooked. Half of my MRE would just be very unappealing, and something that's unappealing kind of puts you in a down mood, and that's just the opposite of what you want in a survival situation. You want to feel in control, you want to feel alert and maybe not happy about the situation, but at least in a pleasant mood about the situation. So what I've done is I've designed an MRE that has the same substance, food quality, if you will, as the style of MRE that you would have to heat, but everything in the bag tastes appealing without heat. Alright, let's take a look here. We have, let's get back here so you can see the whole bag. We have the 1 can of Beanie Weenies and Pop Top. That's something that you have to consider as well. How are you going to open this style of food out in the woods? Got to think, about all situations, if you will. Alright, down here on the underside, you can't see it in there too well, there's a pouch of tuna. Tuna can be ate right out of the pack. I also thought about putting in the small condiment packages of pickle relish and mayonnaise, because if they've never been refrigerated, they don't have to be refrigerated. And there you go, you got tuna salad. This particular MRE, I did not do that. I do have a apple fruit cereal bar in there, package of peanut butter crackers, some sweet and salty peanut butter and peanut granola bar, a couple of Slim Jims, some powdered juice mix. You're eating all this nice food, I say nice, it is nice for a survival situation. It would be nice to have some flavor to your drink. Well, what I did was I went out and I bought some energy drink mixes, something to kind of give you that little extra push to keep you going on with the situation. And we have 100% fruit juice gummies. Same stuff I feed my kids. Real good stuff. Gives you that extra little bit of comfort food, if you will. We have a pack of the to-go Jiffy peanut butter cups. Pack of goldfish crackers. A pack of Nutter Butter cookies. Long tube of trail mix, the little kind with the little raisins and stuff of that nature in there. We have a spoon and 2 paper towels. All nice and neat, folded in there. There's still a lot of room if you wanted to, but I was going for the more flat look, easier to stack, easier to store. Paper towels, not necessarily for wiping your mouth. You eat a good meal, what's going to happen within a few minutes? You'll need the paper towels. It's just a little bit of thought, kind of my solution to the what to do if I don't have a means to heat my food situation. Granted, I could go out and it'd probably be nice to put a pack of matches in these, just, you know, as a means to build a fire if I was in the situation to do that. But I was trying to build a sustainable MRE for as cheap as possible. This entire MRE package, everything in it. 90% of the stuff in this is great value. This entire thing cost me $4.75 to make. I mean, you cannot make an MRE with that much food any cheaper. Spent several hours debating on what kind of food to put in this and what to come up with. One thing I did notice a lot of people weren't doing, get down here where you can see. You can barely see it there on the bottom. There's a date. Always put a date as to when this MRE was made. You don't want to go in there, accidentally grab a fresh MRE when you got some that have been sitting on your shelf for 5 years. Put a date on them. You can eat the older ones first and do a proper rotation of your stock. Because I don't know about you, I go camping, go on a hike, you know, by myself out in the woods. One of these goes with me. There's enough food in there to keep me full all day long. This could be rationed out and be plenty of supplies for 3 days, if you will, just to keep you alive. Like I said, plenty of food to keep you fat and happy for at least a day. And nothing has to be heated. Nothing has to be boiled. Nothing has to be cooked. Now, granted, if you don't have fresh water, you're going to have to boil some water for the drink mix. But that right there is more than enough food to keep you alive and in a decent mood when it comes to food in the woods. Alright, this has been another episode of Corn-Fed Bushcraft. And I kind of hope this gets you thinking a little bit about these homemade MREs. Especially price comparison to a actual military MRE. I've seen military MREs go from $10 up. There's just no reason for that. Yes, they are, you know, they have their advantages. You know, they're smaller packages, they're squared off, easier to stack. They have calorie counting, you know, situations done to them. There's a wide variety there. If you have the money and the means to do it, by all means, stock up on military grade MREs. But in my opinion, as many of you know, I don't believe in wasting money, not even $1. When you can make these at home, like this one right here, for $4.75, I've made some that were as high as $10, and they, you know, it might as well have been a 4-star cuisine in that bag. But it's all up to what you want to spend and your taste in food. So like I say, comfort is a big deal in the woods. You always want to feel comfortable, feel in a pleasant mood. That helps your survivability rate a lot, because if you feel miserable, you're going to make dumb decisions and you're going to die. Try and keep your spirits up is the main thing. And you know, I can build these, like I said, this one here for $4.75. I might be able to go even cheaper, but this is the style of food on a minimum that I would want in an MRE. Like I say, if I was to do anything different, I would probably put more seasonings, let's see, matches, things of that nature in there. But for a bushcraft on the budget idea, that's as cheap as they get. Hope this gets you thinking, and until next time.